Hey guys, Brickintosh here and welcome back to another showcase. In this video I'll be showcasing my custom Lego The Yellow Rabbit from the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. In other terms, this is William Afton in the spring Bonnie suit from the ending of the film. This figure is fully sculpted and painted by me, so I really hope you guys enjoy. Also, quick announcement, but I've gotten a lot of comments asking how do I make my custom FNAF figures. I'll be making a quick tutorial using this figure and my Freddy figure as reference, but that video should be coming soon down the line. Anyways, let's get into the showcase. Here we got the main antagonist of the film and games, and boy, is he persistent on always coming back. How I decided to go on with my Yellow Rabbit was nothing short of continuing to use the amazing method I found through customs and stuff on Instagram, which allows for proper proportion between a minifigure and an animatronic figure and allows for ball jointed limbs. Beginning with the Yellow Rabbit's head, I used a Lego motorcycle head for the base of the head. I then began to sculpt the detail as accurately as I could. When I had the detail completely sculpted, I engraved the damaged bits, and all damaged parts in the suit is engraved in the figure. And underneath the head, I have a stand-in head for my William Afton, because I really didn't want to paint another head and have it damage the Bonnie head. He also has his collar I sculpted for him. Moving down to the torso, I used this ball joint technique for the arms to make it more posable. For the arms, I cut minifigure arms in half and sculpted them slightly to make it longer. I then sculpted the arm detail and added the antenna piece to make the ball jointed arms. Another thing you might notice is that the hand is painted. I normally don't paint hands at all, but I love how his gloves were in the film, so I just had to do it. The hip I sculpted with no modifications, and for the legs I cut the feet off and sanded them heavily to accommodate the heavy sculpting. I then sculpted the individual feet and fused them to the legs. This entire figure was painted with apple barrel paint, but here's the main paints I used. I used apricot as the base, yellow as the secondary color, and I did a wash with the yellow and territorial beige onto the apricot to make it as accurate as possible. All these paints are from apple barrel paint. These are the pictures of them, so if you're interested and you want to make your own custom, these are the paints I use. And I did forget to mention, this is the knife that I did give my Yellow Rabbit. I got this knife from firestartoys.com, so if you're interested in getting your own, I'll leave the link down below. So that's going to be it for the figure. Now I'm going to compare this figure to some of my other FNAF figs I made and show you the differences. Here I have my Yellow Rabbit custom next to my William Afton figure. One thing you might notice is that the Yellow Rabbit is a bit taller, and yes, that's intentional. I wanted to add height and weight to the suit, as it is a heavy and large suit. I do think it's cool that I have both versions of this figure from the film. And I also wanted to compare this figure to a figure I've never shown before. This is another William Afton, except he's from the novels. It's honestly so cool to see this character translated into live action. I also wanted to compare Spring Bonnie to my Freddy Fazbear. Obviously, Freddy is way taller, and Bonnie here is a bit chunkier. I wanted to refine Spring Bonnie here and make him a bit shorter so that he wouldn't be so aggressively taller than the actual minifig. And I did want to bulk the suit up a bit because I felt like Freddy was a bit skinny, so this was to accommodate for it. Especially with the arms, because I felt like Freddy's arms were way too skinny. But ever since I finished this Yellow Rabbit custom, I do have plans to return to Freddy to upgrade him a bit, because now that, you know, I understand how to make these figures and I see which look more accurate and what looks the best, I do see a lot of flaws with my Freddy figure, but that's something that could always fix in the future. But this is just a comparison between the two figures. I will go more into it on my tutorial, which is coming soon. And just for fun, here's Mike next to Afton.
Symmetry, my friend!
But that's about it. I really do appreciate the time you took to watch this video. And one more thing, I really want to appreciate everyone who supported me on my first FNAF movie showcase. It has over 10,000 views, that's crazy. And it's now my most popular video to date. I am beyond happy over its reception, and I did write a community post about my appreciation, but I can't thank you guys enough for supporting me. So if you really did enjoy this video and this figure, please like and subscribe. In the meantime, thank you guys for watching, take care, and God bless you guys.